Hey Timon. So I think we have the Coast Guard landing. Let me zoom out a bit. See if I can find it. There it is. Oh no, it's a really small jet. No, it doesn't work. Anyways, welcome everybody on this unannounced stream. I'm here with lovely Nati and Jordi in the background, testing out the new equipment. Hey Yin, welcome. So I still cannot use my chat. I have a device where I can actually get the chat on screen, but I can not find how. So I have to use my phone for it. But that's no problem at all. So it's very nice that we see the WestJet coming here. I'm going to try something with a microphone and I want to see if you guys can hear an echo. Hey Sander. So like I said guys, this is a bit of a test setup. So I'm going to just try out a lot of things. So I'm sorry if you guys don't get what you usually get from me. So I'm curious if you guys can hear me and if there's an echo or not. Let me know please. Dani is saying the moving bar is very annoying. Thanks for that feedback. So like I said guys, let me know if there's an echo in the sound or not. And maybe now there's an echo. I don't know if you can hear me now or if this sound is better. So let me try this. Can you guys hear me or not? Maybe this works a little bit better. Can you hear me good now? Like I said, I'm testing out something new, so I really need your guys' feedback. Coming in a bit low, so I'm actually using a second microphone right now, but I see it's not working. Maybe let me switch it up. Let me try something else. Maybe this is better, or am I still really low? Hey Petra, goedemiddag. like I said, I'm using it's called a lavalier microphone, and I'm pretty far away from the regular microphone I'm talking to. I'm using a smaller microphone, but I still have to figure out a way to get it working. Like I said, it's a new test setup, so today's streaming will be just primarily testing. Hey Martin. Like I said, I'm trying to get the lavalier microphone working, but I don't know if it's working for you guys or not. Probably you guys can hear me much better now. Yeah, so that means that the lavalier microphone I'm using is not working. Like I said, I have a new device for streaming, and I'm just trying to set it up, and the only way I can actually try and set it up is through putting out a stream and just by trial and error getting it better, just like I used to do with the laptop. So give me a second to remove the microphone. Yeah, indeed. But like I said, now I have only one microphone, and it's on the side of the device I'm using. So I wanted to see, because I already have a lavalier microphone, I wanted to see if it's working, but apparently I cannot get it working properly. So indeed, they're super sensitive. Now look at the KLM being in a hurry compared to the WestJet. It's look at the speed difference. actually have runway 27 landing coming up as well. So let me pan there. There we go, little nugget coming in. Oh, even some nice vortices. I'll try to stay as close to the microphone as I can. So there's also a little bit of rain coming in. It's slightly drizzly right now. That I'm actually using an EcoFlow if I'm using the laptop, but right now I'm not using the laptop, but usually it's just a big power brick which actually has a DC output, or DC output. So the device I'm using is actually capable of showing me the chat on screen, well, for me on screen, but it's a device with little to no manual, so it's just buy it, start it up, and good luck. So I'm actually trying to figure out how I can set everything up. So that's why I said that today is going to be a little bit of a test stream to just see how everything works. By the way, beautiful Saudi special livery in the background there, getting pushed back. The A380 is getting pushed back as well. So let's just follow the A380 for a bit, which gives me some time to try and set up the lavalier microphone again. And Jono, in stream I can actually not change that, so it will be optimal. Maybe I can, but let me try it at least. So this will be much better for you guys, isn't it? I see that I can actually change it, so. There we go. Like I said, everybody learns through trial and error. I will be changing the colors when I get back home. Yesterday I tried it in grey when I was at home, and it looked a little better. So I will try that later on. And welcome Anonymous. And hey Mikey, good morning. And Anonymous, yeah, actually 27 was open for landing, but it's closed now. So that means that only runway 24 is open for takeoffs, and only 18 right is open for landings. But like I said, today's stream is just a a tryout stream for the new equipment. So like I said, I really wanted to try if I can use the chat, but I still cannot figure out how to do it. Maybe I have to try something else. Well, there might be a possibility that I click on something and the stream will disappear, but I'm trying not to. But like I said, it's just trying and trying and trying, because it's a pretty uncommon setup for me. But I'll just keep on trying. Wow, it's actually very much rain on the ship right now. I don't know if you guys can see it in the background, but we're probably gonna get a pretty big rain shower soon. Oh, Sander, you mean that you clicked on something and then it was poof, stream gone. Hey Cassie, welcome. So I was really, like I said, I was really trying to figure out how to get the chat working on the device I'm using, but I, for the love of God, cannot figure out how. So maybe after the stream, when I get back home, I'm gonna try it. But at least I want to give you guys a little action here at Amsterdam in the rain. And probably soon I have to move it back a little bit, because there is an absolute rain shower coming and the A380 is already driving in it. Maybe let me zoom out a bit to show you guys what it's looking like at Amsterdam right now. DJ, the weather took a Dutch turn. It went from sunny-ish to this. Wow, it's the first time I see the A380 taxi this quick. By the way, it's really quick right now. Normally it's very slow paced. Hey, was Middelstap. And Yatno and Ingmar, welcome to you guys as well. And Cheryl, welcome to you as well. And Hardo is saying, oh, you can keep the rain there, it's still dry here. Well, it's not here, it's really drizzly. This EasyJet is about to V1 here. Normally we can see a lineup in the back. Oh yeah, the drizzle really starts here now. Thanks, Dave. Jono, yeah, I don't think we're gonna see the Queens, but let's just keep our fingers crossed. And Anonymous, actually the top floor is a panoramic view. It's the top floor has only a small border of 1 meter high, and then you have clear view. So it's not really an official spotting location, but it's possible to spot here. And hey Bilal, welcome. Yeah, we will see the Saudi cross the screen in a minute or so. In the bottom right side you can actually see the Saudi. Two nice Middle East exotics here. Wow, the rain is starting to pick up. Hey Sue, welcome. Bilal, like I said, on the 5th floor on parking P3. It's a really calm location. I'm actually trying to figure out if we can see the takeoffs, but you guys know that normally we can see the takeoffs behind the tower. No, look at this. You can already see the reflections in the bottom right side of the screen here, which is all raindrops. So I have to actually keep it zoomed in to not have misfocus. But the camera doesn't really like the rain on the lens actually. Hey Albert, welcome. And Flopdus is asking, are you outside filming or inside? Bit of both. I am outside, but I am in parking P3, but the wind is just pushing the rain into the garage. No, it's actually not free to park here. You can actually park your car outside of Schiphol and take the bus and walk to the P3, but the parking garage is €7.50 per hour. Yeah, indeed, Cheryl, the visibility is really poor right now. I can almost not see the other side of Amsterdam airport. And we can still see the A380 for just a little bit there. It's very hard to follow everything. So for those who don't know, we actually have an Instagram page, Amsterdam Aviation, and we reached 10,000 followers. And we are actually gonna do a giveaway, and look what we got for the 10,000 or the 10k giveaway. Look at this. I know it's a bit tough to see, but it's a double trouble here with the A380 and the Emirates A380 in the background. So if you do want to have a chance on winning it, make sure to go to Amsterdam Aviation on Instagram and follow the giveaway. And who knows, it might be yours. And we're actually shipping worldwide. Worldwide shipping will take a little longer if the winner is like in the United States or in Asia, but we do send it to you. So if you want to have a chance to win it, oh, and Nate was saying in the background, and the winner is. Oh, Jordi, a lot of people are saying that they want it. Oh, you guys know how it works now.
It's busy.
And Steve is saying the model comes complete with fog. Yeah, if we put it out for a minute here, it will come with fog, indeed. And Marty is saying, hello mate, I'm new here, just subbed. What's your name, sailor? Welcome to the chat, and my name is Bart. And if you don't know how to pronounce that, it's simple, just like Bart Simpson. Then everybody knows it. But good to have you aboard, and welcome to the V1 Aviation family here. And Albert is saying, bring it over here. Well, you know how to win it. And yeah, indeed, DJ is saying it looks gnarly out there. It is. It actually is. It's only a little bit of drizzle, but it's probably not going to be too long. So Paul's saying, let's give him 100 thumbs up. That will be appreciated.
I hope they open it up soon.
Yeah. I hope they're going to open up to a 7 or maybe 1 left soon. That would be awesome. And like you were saying, either one of them would be nice. And Vance is tuning in from Sri Lanka. Here you have a very nice clear day. Of course you have. Well, it was actually pretty decent weather today, but every now and then we have some rain showers. Hey Dachigo, welcome. Below, I actually parked my car here. And Jamie, welcome from London, UK. And welcome Charisse. Wow, I think it's really busy on runway 24. Emirates A380 is still waiting. And my bet is the moment it's starting to get completely nothing. Hold on. What? Oh yeah. So it's only, as you guys can see, it's only one E190 in front of the A380, and then we're gonna get the A380. I'm gonna try and follow it on takeoff, but we'll see. But my guess is the moment it starts to get like really dull at Amsterdam, they're probably gonna open up a second runway. Alright, there goes the E190, and next up is gonna be the A380. Yeah, but I really love The Simpsons. man, that's a good one, Steve. Steve is actually saying the bad weather now is the price you pay for beautiful tulips in the summer. Spring, actually. Alright, let's see if we can follow the A380 on takeoff. No, that's a completely good option. You can actually, like I said, only if you want to take the car to the garage you have to pay. But you can just walk up here, it's completely free. And they even have toilets. And, well, it's a couple minutes walking to the toilet, but it's pretty close, which is really convenient. And they even have I think it's a soda machine. Right, there we go, king time. Lose it in a second there. So as always, it's gonna show up somewhere in the middle of the frame here. If we're gonna see it, of course. We'll have to see. It should show up in a second or two. Oh wow. Barely visible. No. Well, what a beautiful day at Amsterdam, isn't it? At least you have some nice contrast in the background here. Yeah, and I only see it now. Babe coming in with a beautiful heart sticker. She's next to me. Hold on, guys. She's the sweetest, honestly. Yesterday I actually got a PayPal donation, but sadly it doesn't show up on my phone. So I'm so sorry for that, Pete. I know you donated it, and I will send you a message. So guys, if you do ever consider donating through PayPal, let me know in the chat that you did so I can actually see it. Because somehow YouTube and PayPal, I don't know if they're not friends, but it doesn't show up, which is really odd. Wow, the rain is really starting to get in now. Hey Antti, goedemiddag. Hola Marcio. Gaat niet.
Een gaatje bovenin maken.
Ja.
Is het toch wel
We kunnen proberen. Het ligt rechts in de tas. So guys, the rain is, like I said, picking up, so we're gonna see if we can actually put the rain cover over it. And Vladimir, welcome, and my girl just said that you're Serbian. So maybe, babe, you want to say hi in Serbian to the microphone. Zdravo, I hear it is. Ja, maar hij is ook niet echt bestand tegen regen. I'm gonna put the camera back for a little bit, guys, because I want to stay outside of the rain. So give me a minute. That's the benefit of this setup. I can just take the tripod and walk back. I said, it's actually raining pretty much here. Wow, even the camera is not liking this. Yeah, bijna. So now I'm a bit dry, which is good. I have to only dry the lens, I think. Hey Laura, welcome. Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna quickly clean the lens, guys, so give me a second. Openzetten. Ja. 20 is ook veel stroever. So Jordi and me are talking about the tripod because Jordi is using the same tripod for filming as I am, and there's a little hiccup in the tripod. So yeah guys, like I said, I really wanted to have the chat on my screen, but somehow I have to figure it out, so I'm using my phone for the chat now. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit not active in the chat, but and I see we're already closing in on 100 likes, wow. And even that for a test out stream, crazy. Hey Uwe, welcome. So I hope the lens is a bit more clean now. It looks like it's cleaner, but also trying to figure out when 18 left is going to open. Probably around 5, which is in 50 minutes, but we'll have to see. Spotting in the dark, yeah, it's actually getting a bit dark, but that's because of the rain. It really takes the daylight away. But the camera will slowly or automatically brighten it up a bit. Hey Ali, welcome. Alright Ingmar, no problem, and thanks for tuning in. Like Jordi saying, the lone soldier here, the Sun Express. It's basically the only plane taxiing right now. That's a good one, Albert. That's a typical, probably a typical Dutch meal for tonight, then, or not? Hey, welcome to Trekkerspot. And Joby says he lives in Amsterdam. Well, so that means you live close, very close to the airport. And Becky Davis is with us as well. Good to have you here, Becky. Welcome. Hey Jeroen. And Metin is asking how long I'm gonna stay. The sun is setting in like 30 minutes, but maybe we're gonna wait it out for 1-8 left to open a bit. So it just all depends on what the runway configuration is going to do today, because today has been a true runway roulette again here at Amsterdam. So there's only one way to find out what's gonna happen, and that is to stay. So let's just say that at least we're gonna wait it out for at least 50 more minutes. Katrina's tuning in from Inglewood. Welcome, Katrina. Oh, and Albert is saying, and doubting, potatoes or spaghetti? Spaghetti. Oh, you should have eaten it yesterday, because yesterday was International Spaghetti Day. Well, for me it's International Spaghetti Day 5 days a week, but... Ja, dat ben ik, Joby. And Thomas is tuning in from Berlin. Good to have you here, Thomas. And I've been thinking, I think it's day 5 in a row that I'm streaming already. Just realizing it now. But so good to have you here today. And it was awesome that you were with us on the 5K milestone yesterday. Absolutely amazing achievement. And let me know if you're gonna be in Frankfurt next weekend. I just did MBA. I said hi, Jeroen. And 086 is tuning in from Rotterdam. And welcome to Amsterdam. And oh, sorry guys, that was my cap bumping into the microphone. Reginaldo is tuning in from Brazil. Welcome, hola, welcome to Amsterdam. I think it's Buenas tardes, isn't it? Hey Ellie, welcome from Germany. Pulled up the weather information. It's 11 degrees, not sunny. Well, but you guys figured that one out, I think. And the feeling temperature is 8 degrees. And welcome from Athens there, Dimitri. And DXV is tuning in from India. And that again was my head bumping into the microphone. Sorry guys. And welcome from Strasbourg, Andre. And Yannis is tuning in from Athens. Welcome, buddy. Really trying to figure out what we can show you guys. There's the planes you can see taxiing right now are usually planes which just landed. Every now and then when we see like an EasyJet, they're actually coming from the gate and going towards to runway 24. And the moment I say it, I can see an EasyJet pop up around the corner. So we're gonna see an EasyJet soon. and there are two 777 heavies in the tow. So one is coming our way, and the other one is actually getting towed towards the hangars. Steve is tuning in from Leicestershire, England. Welcome, Steve, and a good afternoon to you as well, Ashley. Yeah, indeed, the microphone is thinking stop touching me, but I'm actually close to the microphone with the chat, and every now and then I look down on my phone, and when I come up with my head, I bump the microphone with my head. So that's how silly I am. Hey James, welcome. And Renato Evora is with us as well. Well, Reginaldo, you should book a ticket and fly. It's easy. Or as the old KLM thing was, the world is only one click away. The old slogan from KLM, I think it was.
Yeah.
Hi Justin, welkom op stream. Yeah, I have to say I really like the European design where they scoop the planes up, or they scoop the nose gear up. Of course, we also have the tugs with the towing bar, but there only the A380 gets it, right?
Yeah.
Usually the other ones get the scoop. But I have to say, for me, the best towing trucks are in Frankfurt with the double axle. It's not actually an axle, but they are much bigger than the ones at Amsterdam, and they're absolutely humongous and so good, so cool to see. Hey Mark, welcome. And oh, SK, good to have you, buddy, all the way from LA. So the rain you had yesterday just hopped on over the pond and came to Amsterdam here. But I have to say, I really enjoyed your stream yesterday. And Peter saying, seems the people from the UK are not working. Good day from West Midlands. Well, welcome here in Amsterdam, and believe me, a lot of Dutch people are watching as well, but still a holiday season here. I think the last week for a lot of people. It's pretty common in the Netherlands to have 2 weeks of Christmas holiday. So probably starting next week it will be a lot less Dutch people, including me, because I have to go back to work as well. Yeah, so very strange. There's actually a tug driver crossing runway 27 right now. Very funny to see. So Nate squeezed my nose, so and Hank is saying you call the Atlantic Ocean a pond. Well, if you can fly over everything, it's all relative, isn't it? Oh yeah, like Jordi was saying, all the way in the top side of the screen you can actually see the 777 getting pushed back. Well, of course it's in the tow because it's near maintenance. And M Flyer is with us as well from Mexico, USA. Oh, New Mexico, my bad. And Robbie Batista is with us. Hey Robbie, good to have you here. And Andy Taylor just had a name switch. Good to know. I'll try to remember it. And Albert is saying potatoes. Check. That's good. That means that you can finally scoop back over and watch the stream, isn't it? I'm actually doing pretty well. How are you doing, Robbie? Well, Carol is saying, my first day watching from the snowy USA. I was at Schiphol last September and was very impressed with the airport. Well, it's first of all very nice that it's snowing. I've been craving snow, but we didn't have any, sadly. And Nate has been fortunate enough with many weeks of snow in Warsaw. But I'm actually happy that you like Amsterdam Airport. That a lot of people are disgusted by the airport. Well, they're just disgusted by how it was going with the security. But actually the airport itself is pretty nice if you ask me. I don't know. And Paul Usher is tuning in as well. Welcome, Paul. Good to have you here. And I see we have John Driscoll as well. Welcome, John. Good to have you here today. And Albert, yeah, the weather is, I don't want to say it's getting better, but it's less worse. No, but the rain is past. It's still completely overcast right now. But yeah, it's slightly better. The wind is not too bad, if you ask me. Yeah, it's doable indeed. And it's actually not that busy right now at Amsterdam. And Thomas is saying the A380 tugs in Frankfurt have a weight of 70 tons and a max speed of 30 kilometers an hour, capacity of 600 tons. That's crazy. They weigh 70 tons? Wow. I didn't expect them to be that heavy. I know that they're, how do you say it, torque beasts. But I have to say, I really like those big tugs at Frankfurt. Hey, Ms. Wolfs, welcome. And Jan Kronenbroek is with us as well. So very warm welcome to every single one of you. And Steve is saying about Amsterdam Airport, great airport, good rail transit to the city center. I stayed in Hoofddorp when I was there in September. Yeah, it's actually pretty. How do you say it? The transits and everything is pretty good. We have a railway station, a big railway station below Amsterdam Airport, and public transport is really good. But guys, we are actually getting a runway inspection on runway 18 left. So let's hope that they're going to open it up after that. And Thomas is saying, please like and share the stream. Amsterdam is always worth a glimpse. Thank you so much, Thomas. And indeed, guys, for those that don't know, likes actually really help the stream out, at both me and the stream, of course. Because if the stream is growing in likes, it will actually be pushed out into the algorithm. And when people open up YouTube, they can actually get notified by my stream. So it actually, it really helps me out if you guys like the stream. And Luke is asking, which lens am I using? I'm using a bridge camera, which has a built-in zoom lens. And Jostein, the KLM actually hasn't had any passenger 747s for 4 years, 3 years-ish, something like that. But we still have KLM cargo flying the 747s. And there's actually one on the ramp right now. We're going to show you. Yeah, it's busy and the airport is big. So there you have the KLM 747, which is a cargo version. And Cargolux is actually having one of their planes flying for KLM cargo, because one of the planes is for, I think it's a C check, maybe it's even a D check in China. So we're getting 1 month worth of Cargolux flying for KLM actually. Hey Jan, goedemiddag. Oh yeah, indeed. Frankfurt Main has also a train stop at the airport. What I love about just Frankfurt Airport itself is the big building with a DB Schenker train station in it. We always call the building the ship, because it really looks like a big cruise ship, and it's always impressive when you drive past by it on the, what is it, the runway, the Highway 3. It's a pretty impressive building. And Jan is actually saying it's pretty good to have a Dutch sentence every now and then, because there's a lot of Dutch people watching, and of course I'm talking in English, but sometimes I'm saying something in Dutch or greeting people in Dutch. And like Bilal is saying, KLM Cargo is actually operated by Martinair, basically because KLM is the carrier, and Martinair is actually, well, they're experienced in cargo. They've been using MD-11s and 74s before. I think Martinair is already flying cargo for almost 20 years, I believe, but due to the fact that the MD-11s are not with Martinair anymore, and they got rid of one 747. They only have one more 747 flying. Well, they still have one more 747. It's more grounded than it is flying. They actually use the KLM 747s for cargo. And Steve is saying the success of the 777 displaced many queens. Indeed it did. And I know that for a fact Cargolux is getting 777s as well. It will be a pity, but also will be very nice to see some 777s in Cargolux. But it's actually very sad, but for the people who don't know, I think 2 weeks ago the last ever built 747 rolled off the construction, how do you say it, construction line or building line. I think it's going to Atlas Air. Assembly line, that was the one, yeah. So there will be no more new 747s, but given the fact that they are actually, still flying now, and that the last one is built only 2 weeks ago, I think we're going to see the Queens flying for at least 25 more years. And indeed, Martinair is pretty much KLM right now. And Herbert, greetings from Vienna. Moin. And indeed, Dutch sounds very funny. Always when I talk Dutch to Nady, she says, "You sound so strange and so angry when you talk Dutch. Just keep talking English, it's better." Oh, Justin, I'm jealous. Saying flew once on a KLM 747 to St. Martin. So cool to look out the window when you're landing. It looked like we're about to land on water. I remember the videos of the KLM 74s landing on the St. Martin so much. People fence surfing, people getting just blasted away from the beach all the way into the sea, and umbrellas getting blown away. It's so fun. But as you guys can see, the runway inspection is still going on or ongoing, and the way they're inspecting right now is pretty thorough. My gut tells me it's gonna open up in like 10 minutes or something like that. A good name there. Welcome, Tom. Freddy Aviation is asking, why is there a Thai A330 on the tarmac? The exact reason I don't know, but I know that sometimes KLM reconfigures, I think it is, planes that are coming in from like companies going back to the leasing company, and I for a fact know that this Thai A330 has a German registration, which is D AAAS or Delta Alpha 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 Sierra. No clue why it's going there, what it's doing, but there's a chance that it's going back to the leasing company, because I think we had a couple more exotic planes doing the same. What was the other one? There was one that was here for a pretty long time. Was it the German Air Force one, like the Luftwaffe 330? We had a German A330 standing here for a very long time. It was last year. You don't remember the white one? Oh. I'm talking to Jordi about it, guys. And Max Jager, hello, welcome. Or Max Jager, I don't know if you're English or Dutch, so Max, welcome. And Donald Connor, good morning to you. And saying just subscribed, awesome stream, wish it was sunshine and not clouding, watching from North Carolina, USA. Well, I wish the sun was out and about as well, Donald, but it's Amsterdam. And yesterday I was in the stream in Melbourne, and they were saying Melbourne is notorious for having 4 seasons in one day. Well,
Welcome to Amsterdam.
yeah, welcome to Amsterdam. Melbourne isn't the only airport out and about with only with 4 seasons in one day. So is Amsterdam. We had sun, we had wind, we had no wind. Now we had rain. Now it's overcast. So there's never a dull moment in Amsterdam. Well,
Rain coming.
yeah, and then as I'm saying it, we actually have a small rain shower coming in again. I already moved the camera back a bit because the camera was getting wet in the first rain shower. So, and Jort, welcome. Good to have you here, buddy. And Marv is tuning in from Austria. Welcome and good to have you here in Amsterdam, buddy. I don't know if it's gonna be converted to a freighter. I don't think so. I didn't check out the registration to see what where it's going or something like that, so I have no clue, to be honest. And we have Joshua Leclerc with us. Hey, welcome, buddy. And Anti is saying the Aeroflot A350 is on its way. Yeah, well, it used to be the Aeroflot. Actually, Turkish Airlines has an A350, which was supposed to be going to Aeroflot, but Turkish Airlines bought it, and it was still flying in the Aeroflot livery. Of course, not with the stickers and the logos, but I think they already repainted it, didn't they? But they are. I saw a news article that they're actually going to repaint it to Turkish livery.
Somebody told it was repainted, but
It still isn't?
a few days later we had it maybe on stream.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we're gonna see it soon, though.
Yeah.
And Delos is saying, I just went to the store in the rain and now cozy and warm inside watching the live stream. Well, that's good. I hope it's all warm and cozy inside the house. And I'm happy that you actually tuned into the stream. Yes, I have, Bilal. And welcome to you, Leona. Good to have you here. And the runway lights on the one at left actually just turned on. So that means that runway one at left is officially active. And it will be takeoff now. If we walk a little bit up close.
With the rain?
Yeah, well, because with the rain, the camera is facing away from the rain, so it may be possible. The only disadvantage is if we stay here, there's a little hiccup. So I'm gonna show you guys. Like I said, I'm in the parking garage, but because of the rain, look, I was standing very up close to the edge here. Usually I stand very up close because we have those obstructions. But we were discussing whether we keep the camera here because that spot there is lined up for 18 left. So when we have takeoff roll, we have a little obstruction like this. So if the rain is, well, okay, we have to move because the focus doesn't like this. So maybe if the rain is not going to be too bad with the first takeoffs, we might actually just move the camera up or forward a little bit. Oh, nice one, Eddie. Oh, Misha is going to fly with the TUI 787 to Turkey. I have to say, I've flown the 787 from TUI to Tenerife a couple of years ago, and it's really good flying, to be honest. So to give you guys an idea of the feeling of the temperature, Nate is actually in the car making a tea now and just sitting in the car because it's actually pretty, it's because of the wind it's feeling pretty cold. Yeah, it's chilly indeed, like Jordi is saying. And you guys can probably see the rain because the image quality is a bit vague, and it's all because of the drizzle. Charger on the new streaming device. It's really strange because I cannot charge both my camera and the streaming device at the same time, which is a pity. Wow. Do you guys remember the Thai A330? To give you guys an idea of the drizzle right now. Let me see, it is right there. You see? So to give you guys an idea of the rain, that there in the background somewhere there is the is the Thai A330. So it's yeah, it's rainy. Backed up pretty far into the garage, but I think I have to back up even more. Nothing much going on right now, but it will get better. Problems with the microphone, I don't know. Is there a hissing sound or something like that? Misha is saying I subscribe to your channel. Thank you for subscribing, and a very warm welcome to you. Hey Darren, welcome. Sorry I missed out on you, buddy. Oh, it's a 4th day in a row. I was actually thinking it was the 5th day in a row, but I lost count of the days, honestly. And yeah, you did indeed miss out on the Melbourne stream from Matt. It was a good one, actually. And the time in Amsterdam is 4:40 p.m. No, I actually do not play VetSim or Microsoft Flight Simulator. Pretty interesting. They're going from Alpha to Bravo with the tow, so we're actually gonna get a head-on tow here. Wow, it looks mythical now at Amsterdam with the rain, and it's getting a little bit dark here. Clean the lens a bit because, like Jordi was saying, it's soaking wet. There we go. It's not the best, but it's something. Like you're already saying, normally you get rain, and this is drizzle, and drizzle feels like nothing, but it's so much more wet than rain is. And I know it sounds strange to say that something is more wet, but it is true. Drizzle, especially for camera equipment, is really not the best. Call it zo staan. Die Holobox is ook zeik nou.
Ja, maar die is ook wel heftig.
Ja, denk ik ook wel. So I actually wonder why they opened up when it left.
Just wanted to check. Still both open.
Larry is saying, greetings folks, this is Larry with Transport Canada here at YHZ at Stanfield International Airport in Halifax, New NS. I'm thinking what NS is, but at least in Canada. And immediately Larry became a member for economy class. So a very warm welcome here, Larry. And good. Oh yeah, we have a double runway inspection. Interesting. Very much appreciated you becoming a member, Larry, and welcome to the family. And Hank is actually flying X-plane at the moment. Multitasking there. And Bilal, no. I think the Aeromexico was on the other gate, on the front side of the how do you call it, tier? No.
What?
No, the Aeromexico. Yeah, at the gate. It was on another gate yesterday, so I think it came in today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Darren, really, like I said, I lost track of time. I don't know if it's the 4th or the 5th, but no, it's the 5th because we did one on the 1st of January, and then every single day ever since. And Bilal is asking, where can you become a member? If I'm correct, it's if you look under the stream, to the left side of the chat, there's a button which says, in Dutch it's lid worden, and in English I think it's become a member. And through that, I think it's only possible on computer. You can actually become a member of the channel. Martin is saying KL 1875 to Stuttgart is going to take off from one it left soon. So that's good news. So we just have to wait it out a little bit. I see a lot of people are leaving, probably because the visibility is getting bad and there's not much action to show, but it will get better. And Marcelo, welcome from Brazil. And Enta is saying, thanks for the support everyone, becoming a member for 2 months in business class. I think I have to thank you for the support. Thank you for becoming a member for yet another month, Enta. So good to have you here. And I did see your your donation coming in on PayPal. Like I said earlier in the stream, I don't get notified by YouTube when I get a donation through PayPal. So sometimes even not when I'm streaming because I get an email, but I don't even get notified by email for it. So I really have to come to my phone and check my email. So I'm sorry that I missed out on it earlier, but thank you so much for that one.
Let's follow our first plane.
Probably it's going to be very difficult to show you guys because of the rain. I really hope the rain shower is going away soon, but we have to see.
Yeah. 15 minutes.
So yeah, 15 minutes more a drizzle. But especially when it's turning a bit darker. They call it, well, usually it's called golden hour, but now it's called blue hour. So it's after sunset. It's called blue hour, and I remember vividly from the motorsport. Blue hour was the most challenging hour, or hour and a half officially, to take photos because it's too dark to have enough light, but it's also too light to have proper darkness. So it's really also for the contrast. It's really difficult to see. So the cameras really do not like this moment. So probably in 15 or 20 minutes it will get a lot better. First time we tried to double charge both the streaming device and the camera, it actually went into the photo settings. So I'm gonna try and do a double charge again. So probably you guys will see some strange things happening, but we'll see what happens. Lekker man, die USB-poort ook gewoon lekker nat geregend. Oh. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it actually is. That's good. Oh, probably because there's no SD card. So you guys can see how much drizzle there is. When there's like proper rain, the visibility is much better. But we're actually getting a 7.3 pushback there. So in the meantime, I'm gonna clean the lens again. Moet je die hoester even proberen omheen te lopen? Maar wel in nek. So I'm going to prepare the rain cover for the camera, because if it's only a little bit of drizzle, it's not too much of a problem. But because we have a lot of electronics now exposed to the rain, it's a bit tricky. Zo switchen. Ja, het gaat tegen omdat het waait tegen de zijkant. So let me get back to the chat, guys. Hey René, well, welcome René. And again I bumped my cap into the microphone. And Dutch lyrics, we're actually gonna see the Turkish A350 taxi, because it's gonna park at the gates that we're looking at right now with the camera. And Matt is saying, greetings from England, visiting the Netherlands next month for the 4th time in a year, saying I love the Netherlands with an orange heart. Very nice, and very nice that you're actually enjoying the Netherlands, and can't wait to have you here. And Andre is saying, okay Bart, time for me to leave. Judy calls. Have a nice evening, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a good one, and see you in the next one. And Paul Usher actually became a member of economy class, so welcome to you as well, Paul. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much actually for that support as well. It goes a long way. Visibility is 5 miles, few clouds at 700 feet, broken clouds at 2700 feet. Well, the 5 mile visibility is, I don't want to say good or reliable, but there is visibility, that's true. And hey Denise, welcome. Yeah, the weather is not the best. And Andy is saying an AI is making his, how do you call it, schoolwork. That's interesting. I wish I had it back in the days. And world famous foods is tuning in from Ansbach, Germany. Moin to you and welcome. It's really drippy nose weather. Well, it has been for the last couple of weeks, but... And FSIM is saying just joined. Thank you so much for tuning in. And good to have you on stream today. Probably we're gonna get something, so there's a 7-3 in the back there. And Herbert, yeah, the Turkish will actually show up in a little while from the right side of the screen, but it's on final approach now, so it's going to take at least 5 to 10 minutes for it to show up, because Polderbaan is notorious for long taxiing, and especially now with the runway in maintenance, it's probably going to take them forever to come here. Do you think they're actually crossing over the north?
I don't know.
Oh, they're still crossing the runway. Ah, so they're going to take the crossing out as the last. Yeah. And FSIM is asking, which airport is this? It's Amsterdam Airport in the Netherlands. And Simon is saying it looks foggy here in all the way in the north of North Holland. It's much more clear. Yeah, it's actually the rain. It's a bit drizzly, so it's not really rain. It measured. So, and that's as Dutch as it gets. But it's supposed to be going away in 5 to 10 minutes, and then it will clear up a little bit. And Carol's saying the streets are being plowed now in your city, so you need to go and find your car after 18 inches of snow. Wow. Send some of that to us. You can send the 17.5 inch of that to us. And saying how often do you live stream? Well, now because it's holiday season, I stream basically every day. I think Sunday will be the last of the continuous days of streaming. Next week I start my job again, my new job actually. So it will be a little challenging, but I will try to stream at least 2 to 3 times a week, maybe even 4 times a week. But I really have to see how it all works out. And next Friday, Jordi, Remco and me are going to Frankfurt for 3 days of aviation madness. So next week it will be at least 3 consecutive days of streaming. So there's not really much to miss out on next week. And the time in Amsterdam is actually 4:54 p.m. So it's closing in on 5. And Alpha Bravo is tuning in from Poland. Dzień dobry. And dziękuję for tuning into the stream. Hey Theo, welcome. And Max Visuals is saying, is that KLM 74 still there? Yep, it is. And I think you already warmed up a bit.
Oh, had to be. But good thing is, looks like the rain is stopped-ish.
The rain is indeed slowly fading away, which is good for us. And Ian Dunn is tuning in as well. Afternoon everyone. Just found the channel, like and subscribe. Wow, that's a way to kick it off. First of all, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for liking and subscribing. So a very warm welcome to you, and that goes for everyone here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and being with me on this lovely Amsterdam day. Vasthouden. So cleaning the lens again, guys. I hope for the last time. And I see YouTube fans with us as well. Welkom, buddy. Goed dat je er bent.
Oké, wacht even. Even checken. Volgens mij zijn we zeker.
And Natalia is saying, what have I just heard? Hello from Poland. Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. I wish I could say the full sentence, thank you for tuning in, but... And Herbert is saying, do you want to work at ATC? Yeah, for one reason.
Live streaming.
Yeah, no, not, yeah, that's a good one too. So, okay, for two reasons. One, indeed, for live streaming, but I think ATC is an amazing job to do. But also to just have some proper runway layouts for when we're out and about. Oh. YouTube fan just came back from work. Wow, so you came back from work, kicked off your shoes next to the door because you're Dutch, and you just tuned into the stream. Epic, buddy. Yeah, thanks, Darren. My first day will be Monday. It will be like an introduction day, and then on Tuesday I will start the job. So I'm curious to see. And Abdul, what's up? Well, good to have you here, buddy. Denise is saying, we know of your drizzly rain where you live in the UK. Oof. But it looks like it's, oh, that's actually not good because the wind is coming in from the west. So that means that the rain you're getting right now, I hope all the rain is falling near your place and that is gonna stay dry for us here. Tomorrow's sunny day? You heard it, babe? Tomorrow's gonna be a sunny day. That's good. And then he's saying, 7-3 did a U-turn back to the gate. Oh yeah. That's interesting. I did not even notice that because I'm just too focused on the chat right now.
It's happening more often these days.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never noticed it. And Paul is, music maker, by the way. Good afternoon. Sorry, I almost missed it. Good to have you here on the stream today. Paul is saying we have rain great in Manchester. Oh wow. So again rain. Rain. Hey Amal, welcome.
It's getting harsh.
Is it getting worse alleen on that?
We're gonna follow the 777 to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. So we only had one takeoff or not on the one that left? No, I mean two. 2 or 3? Let's just say not too much. And indeed, like Nate is saying to you, Natalia, Barty is learning Polish, and that's why I said dzień dobry. Indeed. I'm trying to learn Polish. It's not easy, but I'm trying. plane ski. In the background, Nate is trying to teach me some Polish words, but it really isn't working. It's so difficult. Hey Danny, welcome. And Herbert is saying, what's the connection between KLM, Embraers and Nuggets? Well, I actually always call the KLM Embraers Nuggets because they're just small little bumpy planes. That's why I actually call them Nuggets.
And our third takeoff is coming.
Yes. Hey Worldwide Aviation, welcome. Hey Mies, welkom jongen. And Pardeep, welcome to you as well. Gezocht. Mark is tuning in from Ireland. Good day to you, mate. And FSIM is gonna eat breakfast and maybe come back on later. Alright, enjoy breakfast. I don't know how long we will be streaming. We're live for an hour and a half now. Really, it's all depending on the movement we're getting here. I do see Dreamliner. Yeah, Dreamliner about to get pushed back. So I don't know if we're gonna see some movement on 18 left, but let's see if we can make it like 30 more minutes at least. So it's not visible for the camera yet, but in the corner of my eye I can actually see the Turkish A350 coming. And it's still in the Aeroflot livery, well, in the Aeroflot colors. But we're gonna see a taxi and dock onto the gate very soon here. Met in soon. Like I said, I can see it with my eyes, but with the camera it's still not visible because it's behind the construction of the parking garage. Just be patient, you will see it soon. Yeah, Danny, because it's actually it was supposed to be delivered to Aeroflot, but well, as you guys know, there was something going on in Russia. So it is actually delivered to Turkish Airlines. But it was already painted in Aeroflot colors. So I think it's supposed to be painted very soon, but still it isn't. Turkish is crawling up on us. Aaron is saying, greetings from the UK, how lucky are we to have stream every day? Who cares about the rain? You guys are just great. Well, we do care a bit about the rain, but you know, the camera gear, we can actually protect it a little bit, and for us it's not a problem at all. So alright, it's time for the Turkish A350. There it is, the Turkish flood. Beautiful. Just tuned in. Welcome to as of now, dark Amsterdam. So guys, I think we're gonna stream for 10 more minutes and then we're gonna call it a day. Today was actually supposed to be a test stream because I'm trying out some new equipment, but it turned out to be a pretty nice stream, I think. Not too much action, but we had some rain, we had some taxi action, we had some takeoff action, and it was day 5 in a row of streaming here at V1 Aviation. Thanks, Donnie, and welcome, Dinesh. I see we have a DHL taxi in the background, so let's just hope that it's going to Frankfurt or something like that, maybe Leipzig, because that means that we might be able to see it here. So guys, like I said, it's only going to be 10 more minutes. So for the people who just who are leaving right now, thank you all so much for tuning in. And hope you're going to have a nice evening, or maybe even a nice day if you're still out and about in the West, in the United States. Like I said, I will be streaming for roughly 10 more minutes and then we're going to go. We're going to call it a day, pack up, have a nice pizza, because that's what Nate and me usually do. When she's here, and after a day of streaming we go for a pizza in a city close here. Ah, Madrid, that's too bad. Takeoff here by the Little Nugget from KLM City Hopper. I see that the camera is struggling a bit in the dark as well. Hey Ayla. for those of you all who want to say goodbye to each other before the stream ends, I think now is the time to do so. I think this little mother is going for a full-length lineup. Let's see if we're gonna get a turn and burn here. And I'm saying do widzenia. Same to you, likewise. Have a nice evening to you as well. Guys, I think we're gonna call this one the last takeoff, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Like I said, I think it's time for dinner, and it's been a pretty good day today. I'm still a bit bummed that I could not get the chat up on my device, so when I get back home I have to figure that out. But at least we got it all up and running, and we can charge both the camera and the device at the same time, which I was not able to do last week. Yes, probably I will be, Ayla. So Ayla was asking in Dutch if I will be live tomorrow. Yeah, I think I will be. I'm not sure about the time though, because like I said, it's going to be the last couple of days for me of holiday, so I'm not going to stress it out and go out early. But I will be streaming tomorrow as well. So guys, as always, thank you all so much for tuning in. We had a blast. We really had a blast today, trying out something new. Not too much action on the stream, but at least I think we had a really nice, relaxed stream. Some nice action. And thank you all so much for tuning in today. I hope you're gonna have a wonderful rest of your day. For the people in the United States, good morning to you. For the UK and European people, a very good afternoon to you all, and I hope that you're gonna have a wonderful evening. And to the people in Asia, good night to you guys, and happy Fridays. And as always, everyone, thank you all so much for tuning in. You're all legends, and I see you on the next one. Ciao.